Yo, what's good, man? We over here today. We're at the car wash, so y'all can see. Y'all ready? Yeah. Man, cleaning up the truck for the first time in a long time, probably about a year. So, y'all stay tuned, man. All right, man, we done. I'm just trying to see. So I clean the truck here. I ain't had this truck washed long time. It's alright. It need to be wet though. Yeah, definitely to be wet. Oh, my joke. I thought I was the only Suburban around here, man. Used to what's good. We back at the crib. Real quick, I'm gonna go over a little bit. Little stuff to show y'all on the Cutlass. Still working on the Cutlass right now. We really just waiting on wire harness. I'm really almost done, but right on the wire harness. So I'm gonna let y'all know what we did. So what we had to do, we got to put the dry shelf on, but the pipe's welded up there. We can't get that dry shelf, so I have to let the headers down so I can make room. So that's why that right here. But I couldn't find any dry shelf. Not dry shelf, I'm sorry, crossmember. I didn't mean dry shelf, I meant crossmember. I'm gonna try to fabricate the factory crossmember. Now, he didn't have a transmission mount on there, so we went and got a brand new transmission mount. That's the box right there. And then this is the filter that we got. So we're gonna kind of fabricate this. So what I'm gonna do is hidden right here, and it'll fit here. It won't fit there. But if I cut it like right here, no, actually it's too long on one side. But if I cut it right here, drill a hole, turn it, put it here, it'll be there. And then I'm gonna have to re-drill a hole somewhere here. So that's what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we just gonna fabricate what we can fabricate. Like I said, to get this hood to close, we had to fabricate something. I had this, it's just a breather I had sitting around. It's still good, guys. And like I said, I try to paint it black, which y'all can see here. It's not, what's the name, but I put the smaller filter on here and it's out the way and everything. Now this filter was in the way. So I had to put that on there, and I had to slant it, that way the hood can close. You know what I'm saying? We got everything. These lines, we're gonna have to take the lines to get made. This is the same thing that happened on the C10 that I was doing. I had to get a fitting that'll fit this into the radiator, and then I had to get this to go in here, but I had to get something to fit on here. And that bit was like $80-something. It was 30-something or 40-something a piece for them two lines, which was like $80-something. I think like $84, man, after tax. So we're gonna have to get those lines so they can fit in the radiator. So these, we're gonna put these down to the transmission. But like I said, we gotta get that crossmember up there and fabricate it. I was gonna do it now, but I might do it tomorrow. I just got done cutting grass and stuff, but I'm trying to give y'all a little update. So y'all might see that, y'all might think it's no progress, but trust me, we got progress. When I took all that stuff off, like I said, we got everything damn near hooked up, but there are some things I have to do. We're gonna just add this video into that video, so y'all gonna see everything coming to life. All right, so we're gonna keep this, we're gonna put it in the trunk. His parts, I mean his, what's the name? Then this right here, I thought it had a part number on it, but don't have a part number on it. That's crazy. Oh, here we go. I was about to say, I'm trying to keep that transmission mount. They can keep his part numbers and stuff, you know, just in case he'll have it. His old wire harness here, y'all can see. He want me to put that ignition switch in, so I'm gonna have to see if I still remember how to do it. I still should remember, but I gotta get a steering pulley. Pull that steering wheel off. Thought I had one, but one I got ain't gonna work. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what we got, guys. So, like I said, y'all just stay tuned, man, and we'll cut y'all back. All right, guys, so we got this window. How it's raining. You know what I'm saying? So there's a little piece in there. I don't know if y'all can see, but y'all see that little brown looking thing, that bead? That goes behind the little thing right here. So good thing he got the roll up. So we're gonna see if I can put some pliers on this roll up handle and see if it'll let down the window. And I might catch that little piece, cause that just bothered me. Almost like this. Let's see if we can. Okay. So it is rolling down. Y'all, what I'm talking about. Let me see. Yep, I got it on there, so now y'all can see. Shut the door. I mean, it's still falling, but it's not bad. There might be another one. At least I got that up to where he can shut the door. Huh? Okay, this gonna be. I gotta get my screwdriver and stuff. Let's see how that gonna go, huh? All right, guys, we got the steering wheel thing.
Calmer beats. NCB exclusive.
Three bolts, Phillip heads. You're gonna have to get. You're gonna take them Phillip heads out. Same way I take it out, the same way I put it in. So that's gonna be for there. I ain't gonna do nothing extra. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you keep up with the bolts. Huh? Oh, on camera. Right there. All right, man, so got the harness here. We're gonna break it down. Got the starter side over here. I already know I got my starter side over here with these red plugs at, so I already know.
NCB exclusive.
Yo, what it do, guys? It's probably like a couple days later, man. We working though, man. I'm trying to insert all these clips in here. Right now we got the fuel filter. We got these two line made, and I paid $71 for both of these lines. And I gotta come up with a plan. Well, I gotta come up with a suggestion on these lines. So, yeah, they high. I had to go to what's this place called? Connecting something. And also, y'all see, you had to buy a starter. So the starter broke, and we paid like $150 for the starter. Like I said, 71 for that, and like 20 something for the filter. And also, we had to get some clips, some gas clips as well. So I got a 3/8 on the other one. That's a 5/16 for the return line. And I mean, we need the stuff. You know what I'm saying? So y'all definitely stay tuned. Wire harness that came in. So like I said, we're gonna try to insert all these stuff in here. We already put the wire harness on. We done ran the hose under the car already to the tank. So after I put the fuel filter on, we're gonna hook the starter up. After we hook the starter up, damn, I'm on the interstate, guys. I be every Friday, man. But after we hit the starter up, man, we're gonna try to bleed the system out. We're gonna keep turning it, cycling, so the gas can pour out whatever's in the tank. We'll let it, drain out. And after that, hopefully it busts out today. Like, comment, subscribe, and share it, turn the post notifications on. You guys be notified when I drop. So we'll catch y'all back. All right, guys. So, hey man, we got the gas line hooked up. I'm about to put this box right here. Couldn't find another box. I'm just trying to see if I can cycle this gas in here real quick. Should have cranked this thing up real quick. It's like kind of noise cancellation. We're gonna cycle this gas real quick, guys. That's basically what I'm doing, cycling this gas. I did it one time. Make sure the pump and stuff was turning on, so pump did turn on. Okay, I felt this cut. Seeing this thing move, so gas is coming in there. So it do got gas in it. They're doing a favor, you'll hold this. Hold on, you're gonna have to. My camera thing broke back here, so you have to do it. Yeah, face. Let me see. Yeah. Facing you? Yeah. You probably can't even see me that much, but I'm finna start it. Might wanna. Can you see me? Oh. First try. Hey, watch out just for a second. Two, boy. I'm the two. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. This. Hey, what you think? Hey, that's all. That's all I can say, man. I need to crank it up one more time. Man, it's my first time.
Wait, you got two phones?
Uh-huh. See what it fire up one more time. I need to see. Huh? Yep. Where's it now? It was like that last time. Above. Where's it at now? Above 100. Above. It's still above. I'm trying to see how, cause it was like that last time. That's weird. It was like what, down here? Up here. Huh? What's good with YouTube? So man, we had crunky yesterday, but it still has some, like it was getting too much pressure, man. So we found it down to the injectors. So this like behind the scenes that y'all don't see. I had to change rails. I had changed 3 rails. You know, these things here, I changed those. I was just changing everything to see if it was rails or anything, but last but not least, we're gonna change the injectors out. So we almost at the finish line. Hopefully today we'll have everything situated, but this morning we're gonna get what we can get knocked out, man. So y'all just stay tuned. So real quick, guys, I got a gas flow problem going on. So as I hook it up, crank it on, cycle the key, it goes all the way to past 100 some PSI. I'm to my back down here. So with that being said, when it do that, that means I got some restriction in my return line. It's getting fuel, so it's getting the feed, everything on there good. But to return, it's something that's blocking it. So I gotta go back and take the tank back down and see what's going on and see how I can unhook the hose from how they got it and run my own hose. Well, I did run my own hose, but I attached it to the hose they got. So I need to detach it and then run it to the tank. So I'm gonna have to, 9 out of 10, take it back down. But I'd rather have to do that than, you know what I'm saying? Because I done went through, look at this guy. You can open the door, Leia. I done went through fuel rails, inject. I'm gonna show y'all rails, those rails. I had another set somewhere. Oh, on the trunk. I ran through those. I took these stuff out. The what's the name? Look at all the injectors I tried. Look at all the injectors I tried. Plus the ones that's in there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm testing every freaking thing. I'm like, bro, there's something not right. But we did get a crump, but you know how when you crank it, when it's too much gas, you're gonna get in trouble right on my seat. Get in there. I'm gonna get you. But you know how when it's too much gas and the return is like it's can't even go back to the tank. So after we do that, we're gonna hook some braided lines up to the transmission. I already put the little what's the names in there. And I had to get these lines made for the radiator, put those in there. And after that, we can clean up everything, drop the, we gotta put the cross member on, put that on. And hopefully, man, we'll have this thing running today. Hopefully we'll be able to take it back to him and, you know what I'm saying, hopefully he can be able to drive it. pretty much he probably had to get him a transmission dipstick and transmission fluid in there, but we don't know yet, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I got a guy for to come over here in a minute, guys. Y'all just excuse me, man. We've been at it. And man, it's been hell though, but we gonna get it. We'll grab some breakfast real quick, man. But yeah. What's good with YouTube? So man, we had crunker yesterday, but it still has some, like it was getting too much pressure, man. So we finally down to the injectors. So this like behind the scenes that y'all don't see. I had to change rails. I had changed 3 rails. You know, these things here, I changed those. I was just changing everything to see if it was rails or anything, but last but not least, we're gonna change the injectors out. So we almost at the finish line. Hopefully today we'll have everything situated, but this morning we're gonna get what we can get knocked out, man. So y'all just stay tuned. So real quick, guys, I got a gas flow problem going on. So as I hook it up, crank it on, cycle the key, it goes all the way to past 100 some PSI. I'm to my back down here. So with that being said, when it do that, that means I got some restriction in my return line. It's getting fuel, so it's getting the feed, everything on there good. But to return, it's something that's blocking it. So I gotta go back and take the tank back down and see what's going on and see how I can unhook the hose from how they got it and run my own hose. Well, I did run my own hose, but I attached it to the hose they got. So I need to detach it and then run it to the tank. So I'm gonna have to, 9 out of 10, take it back down. But I'd rather have to do that than, you know what I'm saying? Because I done went through, look at this, guys. You go open the door, Leo. I done went through fuel rails, inject. I'm gonna show y'all rails, those rails. I had another set somewhere. Oh, on the trunk. I ran through those. I took these stuff out, the what's the name? Look at all the injectors I tried. Look at all the injectors I tried. Plus the ones that's in there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm testing every freaking thing. I'm like, bro, there's something not right. But we did get a crump, but you know how when you crank it, when it's too much gas, you're gonna get in trouble right on my seat. Get in there. I'm gonna get you. But you know how when it's too much gas and the return is like it can't even go back to the tank. So after we do that, we're gonna hook them braided lines up to the transmission. I already put the little what's the names in there. And I had to get these lines made for the radiator, put those in there. And after that, we can clean up everything, drop the, we gotta put the cross member on, put that on. And hopefully, man, we'll have this thing running today. Hopefully we'll be able to take it back to him and, you know what I'm saying, hopefully he can be able to drive it. Pretty much, he probably had to get him a transmission dipstick and transmission fluid in there, but we don't know yet, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I got a guy for to come over here in a minute, guys. Y'all just excuse me, man. We've been at it. And man, it's been hell though, but we're gonna get it. We'll grab some breakfast real quick, man. But yeah. Hold on, real quick. What it do, we outside working. Going by this thing over here. Oh. Y'all hear it? Oh yeah. All right, guys. So you hear a little tap, but that's he already know about that. So that's something on his end. So I'm gonna give y'all the full real quick what was going on. So apparently, when I first seen the car down there in Vicksburg, it was problems. It was too much fuel pressure, stuff like that. He had external fuel pump and stuff like that, 255. Everything was a lot. All of a sudden, it still was messing up. Hold on, boo. Scoot on record. Still was messing up. So what I had to do was I had to bring it here to actually dive deep. So what happened was they had the metal rod, that the factory line, I think it was clogged up because the line was another line. It wasn't even a gas line. It was like something else, but it was clogged up. So when it was getting fuel, it was getting too much fuel. So I unhooked the return, I put it in the gas jug, and I was getting my correct PSI. So I said, okay, something in the return line going back to the tank, that restriction that's blocking it. And when I took the return line off, it was like, poof, a whole bunch of gas was up in there. I'm like, fuck, it's too much pressure somewhere. Go over there, okay? So it was like, it's too much pressure. So I ended up taking that stuff loose, redoing it, putting new hose on, of course. But I left the rod on there, and I attached the hose to that rod. But that rod itself was clogged. It wasn't no good. So I ended up changing that, putting it back the right way. Boom. Now we got those 60 PSI. So we good now. So we about to install the dry shelf. I just installed the transmission lines. We just got to install the dry shelf. Put the upper radiator hose on. We got to put a clamp, and then we got to put some transmission fluid in there and hope to find a dipstick somewhere. So after we do that, man, we'll be good, you know what I'm saying? So that's the little 4-in-1 situation I had to do. So we figured it out though. I got that radiator sitting a little high right now, but I'm gonna take this off. That's the good part. Time to take this off. said, my plan today is cranking the motor. Not right now. Somebody gotta be back there. I said somebody gotta be back there.
NCB exclusive.
We're gonna go up on there and
Look at my flower.
huh?
Look at my flower.
Hold on. So when I get done working, what's next? I don't know. Let me see how today goes, okay? Because I don't know if it's gonna rain today or what.
It's morning.
I know, but it might rain. You don't think so? Alright guys, so that cross member I bought, the cross member is aftermarket, so it's not technically fitting exact. Only difference is, yes, it's long enough, but you still got drill holes. And the motor mount, not the motor mount, the transmission mount, it's got the transmission mount for the 4F60, but the cross member, it's like it's not made in the middle for the 4F60, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna have to fabricate something, and I just have to tell him about it.
NCB exclusive.
I'm gonna try to put it in gear. It ain't gonna go nowhere. Sitting on them blocks. So put a bolt in there, get that dry shell real quick, and let it down. Put some transmission fluid, and we're gonna need we got another transmission stick. So, gotta get that, definitely. But yeah, man, so sound pretty good. What y'all think, man? Definitely sound good. There's some odds and ends you gotta get, man, so stay tuned. That big move. Man, shit. Sometime, bro.